Mr. 845 social media and events.
All right, everybody, we're here starting 2024 off with a new beat, or let's say a little bit of the old beat starting up anew. This is Mr. 845 here, Ramon Pinheiro. I'm hanging out with some business owners. Particularly right now, I'm hanging out with an old friend of mine who, I have a little dust particle on my head, but old friend of mine that I haven't seen in quite a while. But she's going to tell us a little bit about her business. Angelique, tell us who you are and what do you do?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Ramon. I'm Angelique. I am the owner of Angels Friendly Coaching.
All right. So now, like all my videos, I like to start off with the real easy stuff. How do people get in contact with you if they want to utilize your services?
AngelsFriendlyCoaching.com is my website. You can get to all of my social media platforms right there. I have a contact list with my email and phone number on it. That is the easiest way to get me. And follow Ramon, and you'll see me everywhere on his pages too.
That too. So tell us, I know what Angels Friendly Coaching is, but tell us a little bit about Angels Friendly Coaching. So, it's coaching, but it's a little different type of coaching that you do. So tell us kind of like, what is it exactly?
Sure. I'm a doctor of metaphysical science and spiritual counseling. And I go by intuitive mindset coach. I help people heal their inner child and become one with their soul signature. I help them so they can align with what's best for them in their personal life and their business life. A lot of my clients are a lot of entrepreneurs and soulpreneurs, everybody that has a business that wants to make more money and do a lot of time management with it. I do the work-life balance as well, but it's all spiritual and there's no cookie cutter coaching. Everybody might get the same package. They're all going to get the same results, but it's going to be different for everybody.
Okay. Now, I mean, speaking from experience of speaking to you in the past, and kind of the guidance that you've given me, you kind of really go into depth into more like what people's passions are that I've seen, right? You kind of give people a different lens, if you will, an idea of, how they should be going about certain things, right? So tell us, like, I know that it's not cookie cutter, but tell us, like, is there a process or is there something that you want to particularly go through with each client to make sure that you meet every single one of their expectations, or at least start the process of healing or coaching, if you will?
Yeah, I used to, when I first started, had a whole entire checklist of what I wanted to do and what week one was going to be, always whatever, how many long that they were going to do. But every single person with their energy is different, and so many people have a lot of mental health issues of anxiety and depression. So I have to work on those first before I can actually start helping them to what they're actually hiring me to do. So they're getting like added bonuses of me helping with a lot of things that they're going through and doing a lot of cord cutting and guidance, getting rid of what triggers them. Because what I love to do is my signature package is Soul Magic. It's all about healing their inner child and coming out with their soul signature and getting rid of those triggers. It's a lot of shadow work, but okay. I work one-on-one with them.
I mean, you also help with a lot of like feedback, and people kind of like throw things at you, and like basically you're like the dry erase board, right? You I write everything on the dry erase board, and you just help me like erase this. You're doing good here. Let's circle that. That type of stuff. So if somebody wants to seek coaching, or if they're willing to be coached, right? What is the precursor to this? What is the precursor that draws them in to want to be coached by somebody like you?
Well, first you have to be ready, willing, and able. Mm-hmm. You got to be looking for a healthy balance between work, family, and personal interest, because I'm going to hit it all. I'm going to be helping people with guidance, deeper spiritual connections, affirmations, energy healing, enhance your personal life as well as your business life. If you work by yourself or if you're an employee, I will help you with confront your own issues that you have with your own self-talk,
Mhm.
know what your life purpose is and why things are happening to you the way that they are. To get rid of negative habitual patterns is a specialty of mine.
Don't
And it's
try. Do.
exactly. It's all about wording too. It's all about your mindset and creating better habits for yourself, because that's what I do is I'm creating habits. A lot of people like to do goals and New Year's resolutions. What I do is intentions and habits. So we'll talk about goals in the beginning because that's what everybody's used to, but then I erase the word goal and I help them with their habits and their intentions so they're able to succeed more and check that off the list. Like I tell people every day, make sure that they make their bed every day. Even if they forgot to do it in the morning, to
Mhm.
make it right before they go to bed, and then they're going to go brush their teeth and then go back into their bed, they're going into a bed that's already made. So it's nice. It's something that's on everybody's list to do because it's a habit.
I definitely have to work on that a little bit better, but I do it. Joan yells at me all the time about it. Just making sure that we do, simple things to start off our day. The biggest thing is I'm more like intuitive of what you do. So I want to make sure that everybody who actually listens to these videos hears and encompasses all the things that have to do with small businesses, because we've been friends for so long. And not only that, I was a client of yours before I became your friend. You've not only like helped me focus better, because we had different iterations of my program, which was the I Love Local Rewards program. Before that, it was HV Gold, and it was really kind of like me coming to you and pitching the idea to say, hey, should I do something like this? And the reason why the program worked so well is because I was working with you, and you were really helping guiding me as to what made sense, what didn't make sense. And I was able to spitball off of you in the sense of, am I on the right path? I get discouraged very easily because of negative energy, or because people were, not giving the same energy about their business that I was, and stuff like that. So it was something that I could speak to, that you were able to really help me focus and really ultimately help me get to this brand, where ultimately I think I'm good now. I think I'm good. But it really more focused me in the sense of, I got rid of a lot of the stuff that was taking too much away from my life. It caused me to sit back and reflect and really say, okay, so what exactly do I want to do? And then I want to hang out with my family too, so I don't want to get too busy, and I also don't want to get not busy enough. So how do I do that? And you helped me balance all that stuff out. So it was very helpful. Like I said, you've always been a part of my journey, so I could definitely speak to a lot of the experiences that it does help talking to Angelique. And plus, she makes you laugh every once in a while and cracks a joke here or there. But the biggest thing for you, Angelique, is what type of clients. I know that we like, what are the precursors and stuff like that, but what kind of clients are you looking for currently? Like, what are the people that you were seeking out as of right now in your business?
Right now, I am working with other intuitive coaches, other coaches, people that have wellness centers. I want to be able to grow their business because so many people in this area need it. There's a lot of mental health issues that people are on Better Life, they're on Better Help. There's all these different betters that are apps that are all about talk therapy, which is great, but they have to actually go and do it. And it's really easy on your phone as long as you're actually doing it. When you go to these wellness centers and you get a nice massage, I work with a lot of massage therapists, acupuncturists, other healers. There's so many elements that you can bring into therapy. There's so many coaches that are helping people. There's so many intuitive women out there that are now helping men. There's more men now wanting to come in for help. So what I look for is I look for women anywhere from age 35 to 60. I made it to 60. I used to just be 50, but I did 60 now. And I like to work with them and help them with their work-life balances and help them heal their inner child, because then they're going to be able to help their family more, help their clients, help their employees, help whoever is around them. So it's just like my business card going out and helping everybody that I cannot, because I cannot see everybody. I don't help everybody. I have turned so many people away in 2023, and I gave them to other people. So I can refer uh, others to you. Like I work with so many, I have met with so many people. 2024, I'm meeting with 5 new people that opened up their businesses, so I can refer. But that's what I want. I want either you to have a new business or you're in business for the last at least 7 years. If you've been in business 7 years or more and you haven't hit that slump yet, I don't want to work with you. It's not a good clientele for me. I want someone that hit that plateau, hit the slump, like, okay, I did everything. Now what do I have to do? And I want to help them because there's some more healing that has to happen. And I want to be able to bring out their soul signature so they can carry on and just keep going and stop copying, pasting what everybody else is doing in the Hudson Valley. I'll just talk with the Hudson Valley. There's a lot of copy and paste in the Hudson Valley, which is great.
You mean we don't need another Italian restaurant?
Food is always good. We always need different foods. Like I like to have the options because you have to work with who you vibe with. It's just like some of these places, I've been doing my business since 2015, but I've been living this lifestyle since probably I was 9 years old because my aunt had a bunch of her own businesses around her own places. So I used to go hang out there and do a lot of readings and do a lot of energy sessions. Like I've been doing Reiki since 1996. I got certified in like 99, and I don't even call it Reiki anymore. I do energy healing because it's a lot has evolved throughout the years. I don't want to teach it, so I find others that want to teach it, and they can get the proper teaching and techniques. But there's so many wonderful businesses in the Hudson Valley that people need to be aware of and go and check all of them out, because when you go in there, you're going to find a nice person smiling. You're going to have a lot of positive energy. They might sell you crystals or sell you some magnesium spray. There's so many different things that everybody does. I stay in my lane and I let everybody else talk about their businesses. And if something is wrong that they're saying, like they misinterpreted, I'll pull them to the side after that person's or not even there. And I'm like, hey, just so you know, you might want to do some more research on this. This is exactly what this does. Like I don't call them out in front of them, which so many other people I've noticed will just start causing so much negativity on someone's business page. I don't get that. I'm all about letting just light and love and help educate and help them succeed, because when they succeed, we all succeed. So that's basically what I'm doing, is just helping all these businesses that hit that slump and need some more clientele, need to find out what their niche is, and just to carry on what their business should be.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. I mean, you know, the part of, you know, that you brought up to me, and here's like I'm going to ask this question, and I know it's always like, you know, what is like a good thing of advice that you've given to people that you would probably say could kind of blanket over, but I kind of want to just give my little story a little bit. So, you know, the biggest thing that you used to tell me was there is no try. So every time that you say try, it's a delaying word. You have to say I will do this, I will do that. There is no try. So what are there some like key advice that you can kind of give some of the people that are watching here and talking in the comments and stuff like that when we post this? You know, what are some things that you can kind of advise them in, like a tidbit of your skills? Well,
the generic stuff is I just tell everybody just to keep fighting for what they believe in and start actually listening to their gut. It's all about different words. Like so many people would say the word like, try, this, that, like there's different wording. And I just like to pull that out of them and reinvent a different word for them, because there's so many different funny words that I come out with that just meshes well with their unique personalities. With you, because I felt like you were a Star Wars fan, I kept on saying, there is no try, there is only
No, really?
That's like, I've never seen Star Wars and I've never seen it, so I just
That's
like,
sacrilege. That's sacrilege in my house. I'm just saying.
I know there's so many things I've never seen. I don't watch a lot of movies. Like in the wintertime when I'm snowed in, I did binge watch some shows, but that's normally not like me. I normally like to read a book or do something else. But there's been times I'm like, okay, let me see what this show is about so I can relate to some of the people that I'm working with. That's the only reason why I would watch something.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, I know we want to make sure that we hit every point during the interview because we have a short period of time, and I want to make sure that with all these interviews that I'm doing, that I'm getting to everybody's businesses and stuff like that. Are there any key points that you would want to make sure that the next client that you have hears from this video that will kind of spark them to call you or to email you or go to your website?
Oh, absolutely. I think everyone needs to do self-care. And I'm doing a free self-care challenge. And I have that right on my Facebook event where it's starting February 1st. I want people to do 25 days of self-care because people forget to do for them. They're always doing for everybody else. They're pouring from an empty cup. They're doing for their children first. They're doing for their employee first, their husband, their wives. They need to start doing for them first. So my challenge is for them to sign up for 25 days and just to do something for them. A lot of people will then get to know who I am and see if they want to work with me as well. But this is all about helping them, and they're going to trickle that into their family life, which I love. Because so many people say that they do self-care.
Mm-hmm.
Self-care is just not just bubble baths, getting your hair and nails done, and just taking 5 minutes for yourself. There's a lot of different things that you could be doing on a daily basis that will take anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour, depending on what you're getting, because this is all going to come in through your email. Doing my challenge, you're going to get an email every morning at 8 o'clock in the morning to do a self-care challenge that day.
And just want to confirm that 25-day session, is that on your website currently?
No, I took it off my website because so many people wanted to do it 3 years ago. During COVID, I had that and it crashed. So what I'm doing is I have it on my Facebook page, Angels Friendly Coaching's Facebook page, and then you have to email me. So when you email me, I know that you're going to want to do it. I give you instructions on what to do in that event section. So you can email me and we will get you signed up for it.
All right, and that's all on your Facebook page.
Yep.
All right, so and
we'd sign up on my website and they wouldn't even do it. They would just get the emails, but I wasn't there to help them and guide them and lead them. And with them doing it just on my event page and signing up and messaging me, then I can actually take my time with them to see if they're actually going to do this 25 days.
Yeah.
A lot of people have failed. I think I only had maybe 10 people out of 100 that did the whole 25 days of self-care challenge.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
No, I was pulling up your Facebook page and your website to make sure that I have everything in front of me here, so that way I could just speak to it. So your number's on there, your email and your website information's there. It's facebook.com, Angels Friendly Coaching. And then it's angelsfriendlycoaching.com. So just make sure that you guys differentiate between Facebook and the website. But always make sure that with any business that's on here, I'm also going to be posting the links into this video. So that way you guys have it. Please make sure that you follow and like these businesses, especially Angelique's, because like I said, she's helped a lot of people, myself included. She does awesome work. She is really cheerful. I've never seen Angelique ever get negative. And even if you say something negative, it's in a positive light. Like, this is something that somebody should be working on. Just saying these are the things that you would want to work on, right? Like, it's not like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. Like, why, who would do that? That type of stuff. So it's always something that's very positive when it comes out of your mouth. And I do appreciate that, especially, a business owner that doesn't know what he's doing sometimes in some cases, or falling into a pattern that was like either self-defeating or into some realm of his life that he was like, I didn't expect to go there. So, because you're giving me pointers on both. But again, I wanted to make sure that everybody knows where to follow. So it's Facebook, Instagram, Instagram.
Yep, everything's on my website. That all my social media platforms. You could just click on that, and that will take you to my social media.
Yeah, website is angelsfriendlycoaching.com. And then before we kind of close everything out, I just wanted to give you a chance to kind of give some final thoughts on what you thought of not only the interview, because they, always giving some good pointers there, but what are some things in 2024 that you really want people to really realize, other than the self-care, of course, that would help them this year in particular, being that, we had a lot of things going on in the past. You had inflation coming this year. There's 2 wars going on, which could affect supply chain. The pandemic just finished, which heavily affected supply chain. So a lot of businesses are feeling the hurt. So what are some ideas or some things that you could kind of give them advice-wise?
I just said this exact thing to someone else right before this interview. I was talking on a podcast that's in California, and I said, no matter what our destination, to move lightly through life is to travel with grace, kindness, and curiosity. It's the ultimate expression of a journey well traveled. It is just to embrace each day, forget tomorrow, forget yesterday, just enjoy the present moment and just enjoy the journey. You just have to get through it. And if you have a bad day, then go take a nap. I tell people to sleep it off. Like, so many people are like, oh, I can't do that. I have children. I have this, I have that. All I hear is excuses. Like, there's time that you have to take for yourself. If you have children, have them take a nap too. Have them put them to bed earlier, go to sleep earlier, take a shower. There's so many different things that you could do, and people just forget that and they go negative instead of keep showing love. I'm all about giving back, being kind, being brave, showing grace, and keeping my word on everything. The world needs to believe in more good. That needs to come out. And everybody's always saying, sending love, sending prayers, sending positive vibes. But are you? Like, you have to actually stop and do that. So when I say I'm sending you love, like on anybody's post, when I'm saying sending you love, sending you prayers, I literally stop what I'm doing, do a little prayer for that person, think about that person, sending them love, holding space for them, and then posting that. So it's not just me writing, sending love. Like, I am in that little moment of like a little meditation and just sending it out there, because I want some good to come back to me. So I'm sure everybody else wants good. And we all have those negative vampires that are around us. So it's just time to just keep fighting for the good in this day and age. It's 2024. Let's not go backwards. Let's just keep pushing forward and just work on it, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 day at a time. And with the anxiety, so many people are thinking too much into the future. Just calm down, breathe. I have a lot of free stuff on my website to keep you nice, calm, cool, and collective. And I like to guide, lead, and assist. So if anybody needs anything, please feel free to reach out.
Awesome. Thank you, Angelique. First interview done. So if you guys watch these videos, I'm going to be posting in the beginning of this and at the end. These videos are going to be done literally. I mean, they're going on for free. Donations are available on my Venmo. You just have to look up CE Avengers. You could donate to the cause. I'm trying to interview as many small businesses as possible, businesses in general. You could be an employee, you could be a worker, you could be whoever you want to be, an owner, however it is. But you want to talk about the businesses of the Hudson Valley and you're really passionate about it, let's talk. This is Mr. 845. Like I said, every Wednesday we're going to be posting these videos. So you're going to check out Angelique's video and then you're going to see the next one. And I'm going to be posting them all on Wednesdays. So that way it gives you guys a chance and myself a chance to catch up on all the things Hudson Valley. That being said, everybody, I'm Mr. 845 here. And I just wanted to say, I'll be hitting the streets to find your new favorite. Let's talk. All right.